Welcome back. It's time to play 30 Seconds of Fame. This is a game where three pop culture junkies compete at their chance to rant about anything they want for 30 seconds on MTV's airwaves, and it gets rowdy. The player that wins 3 times goes home with a Play with AJ bobblehead from Bobblehead. So let's meet today's players. First up is award-winning comedian Dave Merhead. He leads the league in beard, has an affection for hats, and offers a skewed take on the world from comedy clubs around the continent. Next up is AB. He's a music producer, sports junkie, and one of the boys from the On Blast podcast crew, and he has won 1 time on this show. Going for number 2. And finally, we have Megan Ann Wilson. She's an NBA and NFL stylist and image consultant, as well as the fashion director for the basketball lifestyle site Dunk 360. A 2-time champ, and if she wins tonight, she gets her 3rd win, which means she goes home with a Play with AJ bobblehead. Round 1. Question 1. The Team Canada Olympic jerseys were officially unveiled this week. What was your first impression, Dave?
Depressing.
Why?
Because there was a picture of the models wearing it, and they all looked sad. How are you going to, first of all, be a model and be sad, and then second, they look depressing. It looked like somebody stole all their everything in their bank account. They're horrible.
Wow. AB.
The black one is kind of growing on me, but to be honest with you, I thought it was the same dude that designed those, the official sandal of Brampton. You ever seen those sandals with the Velcro across that says Canada on it? I think the same guy, designed those jerseys, and I think they're going to stop being so retro. Like, be new, be fresh, be excited. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. I actually like the black ones too, but Megan.
Well, Brampton's not really a fashion capital, but I have to say, a lot of people are making a big deal of black jerseys. Now, black jerseys are super trendy right now. Everyone's doing one for their team. Our colors are red, black, and white. It makes sense to use 3 colors, and the models look sad because they're hungry. They're always hungry.
I like that answer. I'm not hating on the black jerseys, that's all I'm saying. Question 2. A woman streaked the President's Cup golf event this week. What event would you like to streak, and why, Dave?
Do I streak it, or the girl?
Yeah, you're streaking it. The girl's already done her part.
Well, I don't want to streak anywhere, but probably golf. It's so boring.
That's what she said.
Just to see the announcer go from, and then freak out that my balls are everywhere.
Yeah.
That'd be the best.
Dave ball bounce across the... Okay, got it. AB?
All right, personally, I would love to streak at the World Championships of bowling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out where the pins are out and run out and be like, the 11th pin! I know what you're going to say, you know what I'm saying? But that sport also needs some more excitement. Word is born. And I got 11 pounds to sell.
Wow. I got to say, too, the bowling balls and the pin, it's very phallic imagery there. Megan?
I don't know if I can live up to those visuals, but personally, I would pick something completely different than sports. I'd go competitive eating. Because all these guys are just gorging on it. They can't handle it. They're going there, and so they should see what being reasonable about food is about. So I just get there and then finish off, eat a hot dog, peace out.
Going naked at an eating contest is probably the most disgusting visual I've ever had in my life. All right, question 3. There was a list revealed this week of athletes, including LeBron James and Peyton Manning and Serena Williams, who endorsed fast food companies that are statistically the worst for your health. So what celebrity food collabo do you think would make the most sense, and why? Dave?
Shawarmas. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think it would be hilarious if LeBron was like promoting Alibaba's. There's no health reason. People will be confused. They'll be like, what's happening?
I am totally into the shawarma. All right.
Okay, for me, I'm drawing my inspiration from the absolutely awful New York Football Giants, and I'm going to go with the Eli Manning Big Apple turnover. Alright? Full of defeat, no flavor, no nourishment, sometimes served with Victor Cruz's bad salsa. Holla at you.
Wow. All right.
Okay, that actually sounds delicious, but I have to go with the most obvious one. I have to go with Mike Tyson. And I think he should do a paleo diet. He has all these animals all over his house anyways. He lives on the ground. He's ambitious. I won't say it, but I think he should really do paleo.
Local.
He should eat local.
Doesn't he have isn't his pigeon collection like his pride though? Like he wouldn't eat his pigeons.
I'm not saying he would eat them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's if you're eating it.
All right. Well, there
That's
you go. Megan, I love your pigeon collection, and for some reason, I'm really digging the shawarma. So, AB, you're going to the shame zone.
Oh, hell no! All right, done.
All right, let's move on to round number 2. Exciting news, you can now get Morgan Freeman, Dodgers announcer Vince Scully, or even Will Ferrell to record your voicemail message for $299. And all of the money goes to the Autism Speaks charity. If you could hire any celeb to be on your voicemail, who would you hire? Dave?
Kanye West. Only because he'd tell everyone who calls that he was the first person to tell us and tell them that he invented voicemail. And then 3 years later, or whatever, it was invented. So, and he'd tell him he's God. So that's the best voicemail in the world.
You've reached Dave. I am God, and I invented voicemail.
Well, Kanye would say he's God.
Yeah. Megan?
All right, I'm going to go hip-hop too, except I'm going to go to Pusha T, whose album just dropped. I'm going to do Pusha and Ric Flair both saying woo at the same time. There's no better woo ever, and Pusha's album is full of it. I think it would just catch everyone's attention, and you just get so hyped. You leave so many messages. People want to keep listening to it, dancing, and be worth the money.
Oh my gosh, Dave, you're going to the shame zone, Megan. Megan, you beat up the boys, and you got yourself a Play with AJ ball. I know you've been trying for that for a while, so congratulations. And that also means that the floor is yours.
My fellow Canadians and Americans who are watching this bootleg, we have to start embracing basketball. If you haven't heard, Andrew Wiggins is on the cover. He is going to be the #1 draft pick. That's going to be 2 Canadian draft picks in the NBA, first overall. You have to start paying attention. They're doing so well at Sivas. Everywhere I travel in the U.S., people want to talk to me about Canada basketball. Not one person in Canada wants to talk to me about Canada basketball. Yes, hockey is our national sport, but guess what? The Leafs are always going to suck. Let's put our energy towards a team that is actually building. It's super exciting to watch and support the young kids.
Wow, I love that.
Thank you.
Good job, Megan. And Drake, Instagram with us.
Yeah, there you go.
Follow Megan at shegotgame on Twitter and Instagram, because my favorite band of all time is Guns N' Roses, and we've got Slash on the show today, and he's got a new job. And no, it's not with the Raptors, so stick around.